There you are. Sorry, that took me so long to hop on here. I thought it was going to be just a quick thing, but I had to sign out and sign back in as Marla. So
it's all good. You're doing great.
thanks. Okay. How is everyone?
Good.
Good. I'm just going to let everyone know that we're on. It's been a busy day. But it's all good. All good stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was my computer. Sometimes that happens, you know.
Oh, well, I was thinking that for some reason I thought that I could just hop on, but I needed to log in as Marla because she is not. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So do you guys want to share some wins while we wait for everybody to hop on? Anybody else? Anybody want to share their wins for the week?
I just got a win, if I can share.
Yeah.
For a long time for this win. I have a gal that agreed to do a Facebook party.
Oh, yay.
Isn't that interesting? She'd rather do that than a post. So I said, well, okay, let's do it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yes. Next month. Who else got a win? How many no's did somebody get? That's a win.
I did the birthday thing last week and I couldn't believe all the interest and just how many people were like, oh yeah, I've been actually thinking about this. Right?
Fantastic.
And then somebody approached me today asking me about the products. So that was exciting too.
It is very exciting. So what are you sending for your birthday surprise?
I think I put it in the chat last week.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
I mean, like what's kind of, are you sending a sample?
I sent 3 samples, but I won't do that anymore. That's too much because it was $5 to mail it plus 3 samples. So
I know.
Kind of spendy, but I just like struggle because I want them to have 2 flavors of Slim and I want them to experience the active too. But I think in the future, I'm just going to do Slim.
Are you? That's what
Yeah.
I'm struggling with too.
And then when they sign up, I usually send them active when they sign up.
Okay.
Like a couple samples. So.
Okay.
I wish they had mini you know.
Yeah.
That would be good. Some have a variety pack thing.
Melissa said if you mail it with a greeting card. What now? If you mail with just a greeting card and 2 samples, 2 stamps covers it.
Yeah,
But it's gotta be a big enough greeting card.
It's got to fit through the slot is what I found out because I just got these. They're padded envelopes, but they're really fluffy padding.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try that tomorrow and see how much they'll charge me for sending.
That's what I had, and that was like $4.70.
Oh,
So it's loud over here. So if you hear a lot of noise, I'm sorry. But yeah, when I just bought like a big jumbo pack of like Christian greeting cards on Amazon, and just a greeting card with 2 samples laid flat in there fits through the hole, and 2
What
stamps.
kind of samples though?
I send like either the Hunger Control or the Microbiome Slim. I've sent active with it, but as long as it's 1 layer of samples, it fits through the slot and 2 stamps covers it. It's actually a little bit too much. I had the guy weigh it and shove it.
Would you share the link of the exact card you got? Because I always feel like I'm going to get too small a card and then it's not going to fit in there. Or would you mind sharing that in our leader chat?
I'll see if I can figure out how
Or
to find
in
that.
our team chat?
Yeah, I'm computer illiterate, but I'll find it.
Okay, that would be awesome. Thank you, because I am on the search for like a cheaper way to send samples because it is.
It doesn't break the bank when you can do it that way. So
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. Well, I was sending them in big manila envelopes and those laid flat, but if you send 3 though, I think the ticket is 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anybody else want to share a win? Anyone?
Well, Shannon, you have a new puppy gonna sign up. And one of Shannon's VIPs turned brand ambassador is gonna go silver. And Shannon's having a sip and share.
Ooh,
Yes.
are you a senior silver?
Yes.
I'm smelling gold.
I hope so. I'm trying.
If
I
you
wanna
go
get on
if
that-
you qualify for gold school, there's one in the cities coming up, and I think the hope is that Amanda, Erica, and Stacy and I could go.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
And if Melissa gets there too, and Jenna could go too.
Absolutely. It's
Really fun.
Oh, it is so fun.
Yeah, for sure.
that's what I'm hoping will happen.
Yes,
Super.
it will.
Okay, so I am just gonna jump right into what kind of my big takeaways were from Rubies on the Rise. And speaking of Gold School, if you can go, please do, you guys. It is such an awesome opportunity. And just not even like, okay, I'm sure the content for Gold School will be awesome too, because I thought the content for Rubies on the Rise was perfect. It was not so big that I couldn't digest it. It was just the meal that I needed to be satiated and to fill up what I needed, and just everything that I needed, but it wasn't too much. It wasn't too little. It was not fluffy. It was good meat. And but the atmosphere in which they do things, the I don't know, the culture, that's the word. The culture is like, it's just second to none, and you guys just got to experience it yourself. And you're gonna be blessed. So I'm gonna go through, I think there's 3 of them.
Can I ask a quick question on that? On
Yep.
are they a 1-day thing?
Yep, just 1 day of training.
1 day, and do they run them similar? Like, is Rubies on the Rise and Gold School similar, just different content?
A little bit different content, and Rubies is always down in Arizona. Gold School is in different areas of the country. So I think we're pretty lucky that it's going to be in Minneapolis. So we should take it. And just
Gold School,
we should dominate that room.
yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be so fun. And to all like just fill a couple vehicles and go, like, I mean, like fill a van, right? So fun.
We're coming to your house, Shannon.
Perfect.
Yeah, fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go through 3. I thought what was really excellent was they went through 3 mental traps that we all go through. And I want you, as you're listening, I want you to try to identify which mental trap is like, which one is you, okay? Because we all have them. So mental trap number 1. So if this is you, just put a hand up in the chat, okay? Number 1 is perfectionism. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So the illusion, so for each trap, there's an illusion and there's a reality. For perfectionism, the illusion is disguised as commitment to excellence, but the reality is it's an unhealthy pursuit of unhealthy pursuit of unattainable flawlessness. Okay, so that's the difference. It's not, it looks like like you're committed to excellence, but really it's an unhealthy pursuit of flawlessness, right? Okay, and the antidote, there's an antidote here too. is lean into the scary and just do it. Just lean into that scary thing and just do it. Okay. And the result is going to bring confidence. As you do that, you're going to gain confidence. Okay. All right. And I love this quote. Perfectionism is self-abuse of the highest order. Did you hear that? Perfectionism is self-abuse of the highest order. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I am. Okay. So for your perfectionists, that was yours. Here's number 2. Mental trap number 2, burnout. I need to be the one to do it or it won't be done right. The illusion, so here's your illusion, disguised as strong work ethic. But the reality is trying to do all the things and be all the things. And the antidote is prioritize. Learn what is urgent versus what is important. Delegate, and then urgent versus important. The result is balance, okay? You can do anything, but not everything. Okay, so mental trap number 2, any takers? Nobody want to claim that one? Put your hand up in the chat, Amanda. She's just going to confess. Thank you. Way to be brave.
I commented too, like burnout is a symptom of perfectionism too. I mean, they're kind of self-evolving, I think.
True. It can be. You can have all the traps.
Got 'em all.
I think I have all the traps. Okay. Okay, this one, mental trap number 3, me focused. This is the way I want my team to do things. The illusion is disguised as being driven and success focused, but the reality can be seen as self-centered and uncaring. The antidote is focus on working with others and adding value. And the result is strong relationships. And then this says, the quote I loved here was, true leadership must be for the benefit of the followers, not to enrich the leader, which was also very true. I thought all of these were so good, and I'm sure you can recognize different stages of your life in different seasons, whether you were like, a leader in your job, or, even with your team, whether if your team is small right now, maybe this doesn't pertain to you too much, but it's something that we all have areas of leadership, and if you have a team at all, you're a leader. So if you're in this Zoom, you're a leader. What, Marla?
If you have one person, you're a leader.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I mean, even if you have children, you're a leader. If you have, a family, you're a leader. Like anybody, you have a job, you're a leader, right? Because we are being watched all the time by everyone, whether it's, on social media or in your job. Your kids are listening to everything you say. Yeah. So that was kind of the big thing, that one of the big things that I really liked about leaders, about Rubies, and we did go through those a little bit more in depth. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to share. I have a lot of notes, and I have a lot. And we've talked about the winning day, right, Marla? Do we want to talk about that real quick?
I think we could go over it. Yeah, not in depth, but we've talked about it. It's shared in the album. We talked about it, but it really doesn't pertain to your gold, I would say.
Okay.
Wouldn't you agree? What did they train you on in Rubies?
Well, they didn't say anything about like when to use it, but I think it's good for, it's good if you want to move the needle. I mean, if you want to keep growing, and this is just common sense too. And if you are on social media, like 15 minutes of sowing seeds for later, you want to be commenting on people that you would like to see on your team. Like somebody who, like, oh my gosh, they've got health issues, or, they would be so good at this business. You're connecting with them, and get noticed by adding value to people's lives. Try not to just like heart people's things or like people's things. You have to just to get the algorithms to actually notice that you were on social media, you have to leave longer comments, and just be authentic. Like I hate just trying to think of things to say. I've just been trying to like, okay, I'm thinking this, I need to say what I think, in the post, instead of like, cool, like, oh, you're just, I just say what I'm really thinking. Introduce 3 people to your plexus vision. And we talked about the looking for signs of drowning. If you are a lifeguard, you're not gonna like go, you see somebody drowning, whether they're struggling, that's your cue to go help that person, right? Whether it's finances or health, those are both ways that people could be drowning, right? And to look for that, right? And communicate and actively look for people who need this, right? Move people to the next step in the relationship. The fortune is in the follow-up. Always follow up with micro commitments, reconnect and rewarm with exceptional customer care. Meet people where they are. And then use third-party validations as social proof. Okay, so that's like using the company calls, using the systems that we have in place, inviting people to our team calls, or to Why Plexus, Why Now, any of those. Just take a few minutes and invite. And then the next one is stay relevant in social feed. The rule is like 20% of your posts have nothing to do, or are plexus posts, and 80, or have something to do with plexus, and 80% are just like everyday life, whatever your niche is, whatever is unique to you, whatever, makes Amanda special or Shannon special, or, and I think that's a good rule of thumb. And then like we learned this at convention, I remember the quote, let your freak flag fly in your stories. Just be as weird as possible in your stories and do all the plexus things, but on your feed, 20% plexus and 80%, your niche.
And niche can get you tripped up. Don't let it get it tripped up. Just kind of, what could you talk about for 20 minutes without having to study for it? Like, what's your passion?
God, yeah.
And you might have more than one of them,
Yeah. Yeah. What makes your heart go pitter patter, yeah. And also I have found, like, when I'm really struggling on like, what do I post? And you guys, I'm a really bad example because I haven't posted in days today. So just do as I say, not as I do right now. But, and I'm going to have a really good post tomorrow. Actually, I have something I want to post tonight. I just haven't gotten to it yet. It's been absolutely bizarre here, but one thing I do when I really can't post is I just ask God to help me. And I feel like he always does. Or I just go, if I just spend more time like reading my Bible, then it's like, oh, I have something really relevant to post. Jesus is awesome, I just like, for me, that's just, I feel like God is just always giving me ideas. And whether it's about homeschooling or whatever, I just struggle with thinking of things, but what seems mundane to us is really relevant to other people. Like, I don't know. like maybe like I'm looking at Amanda, like you're driving to work and it's what you do is you help people as a nurse, I don't know, whatever you're thinking about on your way to work, take a minute in your car and just be you, right?
I heard this in a training today. I had never heard it like this before, but that they were talking about leadership and growth and, confidence, of all of the stuff you're sharing tonight. Exactly. Fear holds everybody back, and it stops you from being who you're supposed to, God made you to be, right? If we let fear stop us. But they said being a leader and, influencing other people is like being an evangelist. It's kind of that constantly growing, constantly believing. That analogy I hadn't heard before. So I thought that was kind of cool. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it is very true. Sharing the good news, right? Okay, master duplication. Oh, it's a cat that broke into my room. Bruce, can you take the laser pointer somewhere else? Kitties. Okay, master duplication. Teach duplicatable systems to your team. So yeah, duplication is where it's at. We have to be constantly encouraging people to, host a party, or I love belly to belly. I love face to face. So if I have not hosted anything in your house yet, it's time. And think of people who you would like to, share, come to their house, and it is scary the first time you do it, but that's the only way you're going to grow, right? And it gets easier and easier every time. I mean, you might pee a little, but you'll survive. Your hands will be sweaty or something, I mean, you'll live. No one's ever died by doing a sip and share.
And the top earner in the company, Celeste Gwynn, I remember when she said this at my first convention back in 2016. She did a training for golds. I was a gold. And she said, once they're gold, I kick them out of the nest. She said, and I usually ask them, okay, did you do it? Like, did you, whatever, or even posting. Okay, but did you die?
Yeah.
She was asking, you're still breathing.
And you guys, I will say this, every time I have done an in-person event, I feel revived. I feel so oh my gosh, this is why I do this, because you hear their real struggles. People share more in a event like that. They share because they can pull you over to the corner and tell you about what they're really struggling with, or what their doubts are, or whatever. We're in a Zoom, Jasmine's not going to be whispering anything to me in the corner. That can't happen, so I feel like belly to belly is just, I like to go back to that. I understand that we can't always be in person, with distance, but yeah. And they did talk about that at Rubies too, a lot, in person is, it's the thing. That is about all I have. Marla, I think you probably should share the screen and show the doc.
Okay, that was so good, Andrea. Thank you. Thank you. And anyone have anything to add to what Andrea was saying? Kelly, you went to the same trainings. You probably can.
Yeah. I mean, I maybe have shared this before, but going to gold is like the entrance to the city.
Emerald City.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And it's such an eye-opening experience, because like what Andrea said, the culture and the feeling you get when you walk in the room changes you. And you pay for your own hotel with gold, but when you get to Ruby, they pay for your hotel, and it's always somewhere really nice. So that's kind of a neat perk that comes along with it too. And usually there's a welcome dinner for people that are just getting in. And it's just talk time and visiting with people and hanging out. And then the next day is a full day of training. And then you have your graduation picture and you get your little certificate. I've got a couple of them on the wall there, my gold and my rubies, but I haven't put up my jewel one yet. So it's just, it's unreal. It's unreal.
Yeah, I wish they would have had that years ago. I mean, what they have now in place, and it's just amazing. And you think about if we had a real business, a brick and mortar business, you know, we'd be spending money on it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a little bit of an investment, but it is going to grow you.
Well, and I don't know if any of you guys caught Matthew McConaughey's live today.
I got part of it.
Yeah, you did, Lisa. It was unreal. And Trent Shelton did such a good job. And I got to meet him, which was amazing. But that's exactly what he said, Marla. You know, that's kind of what he touched on. And so it's investing in yourself. That's the best investment that you can make, is investing in yourself. I mean, you can sign up 100 people, but if you're not growing as an individual, chances are you're going to stall out somewhere. And you're going to wonder why can't I get to the next level? And it's generally due to the fact of you need more growth yourself. And now that I've seen this in my own life and business, oh my gosh, why didn't I listen a long time ago?
Yeah. And you're learning skills. I mean, that's what it is. It's just another skill level. Things that we weren't taught, but it's learning about yourself and pushing through a weakness that you can acquire a strength in or just get better at, or we're still growing. Like it's learning all the time.
Well, and you may not be there. I mean, mentally, you just might not be there yet. And that's why they say, enjoy the journey. Don't beat yourself up if you didn't hit a goal, because maybe you weren't ready to hit that goal yet. So just enjoy the journey of getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I listen to so many trainings all the time. Somebody said, it was an older than average lady. She was like in her 60s. She said, somebody asked me when I'm going to stop growing. And I said, when I die, because she's like, I want to keep learning. And she just has that attitude of, you know, doing new things. And not everybody likes to be like that. But once you start, there's joy. You always hear there's joy in the journey. You know, there's never as much joy in a destination and staying there forever. Right. So yeah. Anyway, so should I show did you guys have time to run off that packet? I saw Kelly did and Amanda did. And then I ran to.
It's awesome.
No, it's
what we should be doing every day, you know.
Oh, yeah. IPA's there, everything we need, you guys, to get us on the cruise ship and to get us into motion, in action. So I'm excited.
I'm bringing you one, Shannon.
Could you get it to print with all the pages, Kelly?
I did. I just went in and I selected what page ranges I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I couldn't get all the pages 49 to print, and I did front and back, but the last one, the IPA is all the same. It's just the different days. So, but I love it. Tracy Fogel created it. She's a Jewel is in our Jewel group, but she shared it. Okay, so I'm trying to find it here. Ladies, bear with me. Here it is. Back to Zoom. Okay, stay co-host. I'm reclaiming as a host. Okay, Andrea. All right. Can you see it, ladies?
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much, you know, to earn, to get to the cruise, we have to recruit. You get 15 credits for your level 1, 5 credits for your level 2. So every enrollment. So right now we get to double dip where we earn for our convention points and our leaders retreat, both. And convention point is doubles. So that's yay. And then retention credits. Retention is people that are reordering. So they're going back from March 1st. So March 1st, anybody that's reorders now in April, you get, no, you don't know. In May, you get credits for that. You get 15 credits for a level 1, 5 credits for a level 2. So it can be discretionary or subscription. Has to be $100, not PV. That's correct, right? I think, yeah. And then for rank ups, you're going to get points also. So if you go silver, you get 50. So if you've helped somebody go silver, you get 25. So that's all the benchmarks, but that starts, you know, in May. So right now, retention credit or enrollment credits for Leaders Retreat are just from now to the end of the month, but that's pretty exciting. So consistency, personal rank consistency credits. So if you're staying at silver, you get points each month. I like the goals, to sit down and take time and just write out what your goals are, your intention, like who you want to get there with you, what prize you're working for. I think we're all working for the free shopping spree, right? How do you need to show up to reach that goal? Well, what's that answer, everybody? Every day we need to show up and do this IPA that we're going to see here. Need to get into action, not think about things, just get into action. What will your business look like come September when you reach these goals? Just imagine what your business, it's going to double or triple if you get into action now. If you think about it, it's not going to work. It's not going to get double or triple. So your attention tracker here, I love this reminder. So your new VIP, you get to write their name down, their join date, what products they started. So this is your tracking form. The monthly retention credits you're going to gain, you know, from them. So as they order the second month, you're going to be able to get that retention credit. So this is helping you track. Did they share their first post? So that's going to remind you to ask them. And if they say, no, I don't want to, it's like, well, how about I share something about it and tag you? Is that okay? And help them say, let them know, I'll write it up for you. How about, and go look at their Facebook and grab a picture and say, oh my gosh, this picture's so cute. You should, you know, post this. Like, I'm taking my health to another level. I'm so excited. My friend, whoever has had such great success on these products, you know how it goes. So just your reminder there. And then when they go silver, and then when they go senior silver, you can mark it there. When you're talking to them, this is your reminder here, your 30 to 90 day expectations, you know, set them up for success. Okay, this isn't an overnight success. Our program is set up for like a 12-week cycle. Are you in with me for 12 weeks? I'm going to help you reach your goals for 12 weeks. And just be clear on that and be confident, because our pivotal is set up for 12 weeks, 90-day cycle, a getting started guide. Okay. We have those in our landing page. I have them in the albums. They're also in your virtual office. If you can't find what you need to give them, ask your sponsor or one of us. And get them in the Facebook group if you haven't already. Business opportunity, talking to them. Hey, I don't know if this is for you, but with our program, we have or as a VIP, you get a referral link and you can earn up to $300 if just you find 3 people that want to do this, get started with you. You know, what 3 people come to mind when you think of, you know, someone looking for better health? And just stay quiet, because I bet they're going to come up with somebody, but we have to be offering that. And then say, can I send you the earning potential with this referral link process? And you can send them the graphic of how much they can make if they sign up, you know, 17, I think it shows up to in that for the fast track. Consistency combo, I kind of included that with the 30 to 90 day, taking it every day. I'm going to be coaching you, where would you like me to communicate with you at? Is it okay in texting? Is it okay in Messenger? You want to do a call once a month? Ask them what they prefer. Because if it comes from them, you're not going to get ghosted when you do message them. What the cost is going to be, the subscription, when it's going to roll out, and the perks that you're earning. So this is a lot to talk about. So if you don't want to talk about it, all at once, break it into chunks then. But and if you follow our 120-day guide, we have it broken into chunks for you. So refer to that and refer to the signing up new VIP. We have all this information in there also, but here's your little reminders. So any questions on this retention tracker and signups? Can't remember what page it changes. Oh, and then here's customer care. We kind of covered that already in our landing page, but here's just another way to do it. So this is saying how you check in, week 1, 2, 3, and 4, which we already have in our 120-day, but daily tasks. This is what your IPA would look like every morning or whenever your chunk of time is that you're going to be working. Who are your new reach outs? Who are you talking to about these products? Inviting to our event, asking for a sample. Check your perks report. Happy birthdays. Wish them a happy birthday. Ask if they've ever tried Plexus, if they'd like to try a sample. Adding 3 friends to open your network up. And watching a Plexus training and posting. So I love this. So this is day 1, day 2. So you guys, let's get on this cruise ship together. So any questions about this? Did I miss anything, Kelly or Andrea?
It's doable. It's doable.
It's doable for everybody.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
so fun. Like anybody, let's just do it. Just flow up.
The way this is set up, I'm not at an advantage at all. And I'm a sapphire. Probably at a disadvantage because I don't get rank up points. You guys do. So Kelly and I have to work harder than you guys to get on that cruise ship. So
it is designed more for the silvers and golds and rubies.
Mm-hmm.
They want you guys to have something special.
Yep. Because we get to go to other things coming up, but it's not for the established businesses. This is set up for silvers, senior silvers, golds, anyone, but anyone can do it. If I'm sure going to try because I've never been on a cruise. So any questions about anything?
No.
Nope.
Thursday, we have some awesome guests that we will have on. Oh, is Rachel on here tonight? I don't think she is. Rachel and Jasmine are going to be sharing their stories. Their new Plexus stories because they haven't been on the product super long, but have had some awesome results and their experience of fast start. So that will be good to have any new VIPs on, or Jasmine's situation was a little bit different. She was like, I need the money to take these products, right? And so that's why we just went for it right away. And with Rachel, she was kind of a slow cooker that way and needed just kind of noticed that she was feeling so much better and then started sharing out of, just that desire to, tell more people. So will be good for anybody who wants to start sharing.
Yes.
And for those who don't know that they want to start sharing yet,
None of us none of us wanted to share, you guys. We have to remember that. So don't take it personally when they say no. Like
Yeah.
none of us did. So no is like a knock on the door. They're not going to answer maybe, but it's the first opportunity. You coming back to them again. Hey, I know you weren't interested before, but you know, we have an event coming up. Do you want to watch this event? And if you can think of other people to invite, you know, maybe they'll want to use your referral link. I don't know. What do you think? Make it social, not weird. Make it fun. It doesn't, I mean, how many of you guys in college, if there were 2-for-1s, you'd get your buddies to go out, right? It's
Yeah.
the same idea, only this is you 3 people, you know, decide to get healthy with you and you get your products paid for. And if they do it, they get blessed. And if they do it, you guys, it's like a crazy cool design. Like we have nothing to be ashamed of. And we have to be bold. I asked Helen last Thursday, I called her on my way to Fargo and I said, how can we get duplication? I said, she said, just say it over, repeat, and be excited and confident because they can make $300 if they find 3 people. Like did you know that you could, I have to tell you, I don't want you to, you know, go further without knowing you can get these products paid for. Would you like to learn how to get these products paid for? And then just let them answer.
And that was exactly what I did to get a party planned for next month. So, I mean, you just have to ask, you know, are you interested in learning more about how you can get your products paid for, your next couple months of products paid for? It's an easy ask, really, you know?
Yeah. You know, I thought of something too. Now I can't remember. Oh, I saw Helen post the other day. You guys know who Helen is, right? She's a double diamond and she had came from another network marketing company and was broke when she left that network marketing company. But when she came to Plexus, Alec Clark, who is our CEO, one of our CEOs, told her 10 years ago, you're going to be a millionaire with Plexus. And she posted that today. I've never heard that story. And I'm like, wow. And she is, but she acted on it. I mean, she went crazy, bold, confident, all in, because she saw the comp plan that she knew was designed for everybody to be successful. It wasn't set up like her past experience of 17 years. That's 17 years of her Mary Kay experience.
And look at how successful she is in Plexus. I guarantee she was just as bold in her other company, but the comp plan was not set up to her advantage.
Yes. And it was very hard. Yeah. She had the car and stuff, but yeah. So you guys, like I say, we can drink the pink drink in 2 days, the active or triplex and get to the top of the company, never have to order inventory. The only reason we order more is because we love it.
Yeah. Who put in that chat? You guys are amazing. Oh, Jody Burgers.
Oh, Jody, hi. You're the iPhone. I was kind of going to ask who the iPhone was.
I was going to ask who that was too.
It's just no.
I don't know why it says iPhone, but no, I thank you guys for letting me hop on and learn from you.
Yes,
But yeah, Helen is amazing.
She is. And Jody, you guys, lives in South Dakota. And what town is it again?
I'm north of Sioux Falls, about 30 miles.
Okay. And Rainey Anderson would be your diamond, right?
Yeah. There's like 5 people in between us, and none of them are active. They're still in the business, but they don't do anything. So thank you. That's why I kind of hop on your guys' training and
yeah, that's fine.
And learn from you.
And Jody had her sisters that are twins are on the products, and then her sisters' daughters, right?
So yeah, my business has been kind of a weird one. It's pretty much family. So my sisters, and then I got 2 of my daughters, and I got my nieces. A lot of them are in the medical field, but unfortunately, and don't take me wrong when I say this, but a lot of them are doing well for themselves already. And so they haven't quite caught the fire to get plexus built because they haven't felt that need.
Yeah, so 2 of our nieces, right, would be
Mhm.
nurse practitioners in Fargo.
Yep.
That have done calls with us. So Kayla Stremick, and just trying to explain to you guys who she
Yeah.
is.
So Kayla Stremick is, I can't think of, she works with the older people. And then Sheila Gresseth, she works a lot like with the diabetics.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I got my 2 daughters one's a heart nurse and the other one's pediatric nurse.
Okay, I don't know if I've met
So
them. Okay.
that'd be, yeah, Brandy and Casey.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're welcome to join us anytime, any Monday, okay?
Thank you.
Yes. And we should probably mention, do we want to talk a little bit about Stories of Wellness moving to a different day, or Kelly and Andrea?
Well, we could just to be prepared for.
Yeah, so because it's going to be summer, you guys, and time is busy and no one goes to bed till 10 o'clock, kids including, right? Moving forward, May, June, July, August, maybe switching a little in August, but I don't know. I want to go to one night a week because I value my evenings. We all do, right? So if we move Stories of Wellness to Mondays, starting in May, well, May 1st, we do the community connection call. Remember that people that we are inviting everybody that has subscription or has ordered in the last 3 months, get a text to join, to be in the drawing. They have to have the 100 PV though, but they all are going to be invited, but we have to make sure if they win that they have their 100 PV for April in, and then they earn the $100, and then we're giving away products. And then it's Q&A time with Kelly Hulst. And I'm going to debut one of her videos, her triplex and gut health. Or no, what is it? It's gut health and weight loss. That's what it is. Because how many of you guys find it hard to even just watch them?
Sometimes it is hard to get them in. Yeah.
It is. I can't keep up with her. So I'm like, why don't we debut them? I mean, and then she can kind of, if there's questions from that. I mean, we have these great third-party tools. Let's use it.
I like your new platform.
Yeah. Well, I just think if we have a topic each time.
So Monday night Stories of Wellness is going to start when in May?
It'd be the second week then.
So the first week there will be nothing.
Because we have our connection call.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the following week, it'll be May 8th will be got it.
Yeah, but then the next one, it's Kelly Hulst's week, but I already asked her if it's okay. I'm going to have an event with you guys, Thomas Rhett's mom. She's going to hop on a Zoom with us. I'm getting teachers, people that taught school while doing Plexus and were able to quit their job and just do Plexus full time. So Beth Eulenhoff, who's from Iowa, she's a music teacher. And Beth, Paige, and I are about the same age, in our 50s. And then Paige's upline is her former kindergarten partner teacher who got to retire when she was 32. So she still hasn't gotten back to Paige to tell her if so we might have 4. So she might also talk. And the cool story with her is Lauren, I did my Jewel training with her, but she used to be at the top of like Young Living and then switched to Plexus because many reasons, health and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so there might be 4 people, but we're going to host that then on the 15th of May at 8:30. So that's going to be like an opportunity event. We're going to weave in, of course, our health is what drew us to Plexus, but how that evolved and the blessings of that. And we're also going to speak to what it's like, if it's not popular, worrying about what people think. We are going to speak to that as well. So I'm really excited for that. And then, yeah.
Listen, could you just see if Thomas could sing us a little entrance song?
I know. He lives closer. Maybe he'll happen to be there. Or Lauren. Could ask her to have Lauren hop on. Yeah, no, I'm just so tickled that because she still has a son in high school. She's very busy grandma. So So that's happening. And then, yeah, is that okay with you guys? Open up your mics, talk. Thumbs up.
So are
Switch
we gonna start at
Yeah.
8:30 or?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
thought
say-
keep the same time.
Yep.
Do the events 8:30 to 9, and then we can hop back on as brand ambassadors, do training quick. Just kind of work on our mindset because that's where it's at, you guys.
Yep.
We have all the landing page, we have all the tools, just got to get here. And that's just sticking together. Jumping in the boat and keep rowing the same direction. We're going to get in momentum. So let's see how many silvers we can develop this month. I know there's only how many days left, but it's Magic Week. Magic Week is, we always do 80% of our ambassador
And this is
enrollment.
the only
week.
week you can double dip with the convention points and the leaders retreat points.
Yep.
So start double dipping.
Yes. And, you know, with social media is changing, there's a lot of stuff out there about how people don't want to be sold to. People want value. So that is almost easier, you guys. That's just being you. Like, I'm not a sour bread person, but if I was, that's what I would probably go live about.
I'm getting some tomorrow, by the way.
Are you? You can see, there you go. Now you can be a starter and you can demonstrate that, right? But I feel like I have such a boring life. But I heard in this training the other day, they said, just put that in your profile. I lead a boring life. I'm this year. You'll get some attention because a lot of people think they have a boring life. Like, there I go. No, I don't know. But just be you. And maybe introduce yourself, go live. Like, you know what? I have some new friends on here. I'm just going to tell you a little bit where I live, you know, what I do, what I used to do. And then you can say health, got on some health supplements that really changed my life. I've been working on gut health for a while. You don't have to say plexus in your stories. You want to, and mix your drink in your stories, but just have fun being who you are. God made us to shine our light. Not hiding it under a bushel. I was singing that with Berkeley this weekend. So I'm excited. I just want everyone to go on Leaders Retreat. So any questions about anything? Did we forget anything? We know that plexus, we can probably share this here. Should I share the 1st to the 15th? Yeah.
Oh, you mean for next month?
Should I wait? I better wait.
Better wait.
Want to talk to your people about getting their subscriptions put, if they can, if they're not paid till the 20th, that's another story, right? But if they can process it the 1st to the 15th of the month, Plexus has been honoring those people that have $149 in their subscription, or it can be a discretionary, but I'm really pushing the subscription because then you get your perks, you get everything. And can't tell you what they're doing in May, but we have Ease that was new, that was gifted, right? This month, still new VIPs get it, right? Then last month was a Vital Biome, right? And then it was Berry Active, and then it was free shipping before that, I think. So I love that they're doing that again next month. I keep praying they're going to continue that, because so be talking to your people intentionally about that. So, and then Plexus, yeah, Pivotal is going to become more active, I believe. And did you hear on the Momentum meetup, they talked about app coming. So that's just, I can't wait for that in June.
And has anybody here updated their Paylution account to Plexus Pay? If you have not, try and get that done ASAP. Look through your emails and you can search Plexus Pay and you should be able to find it that way. And it's simple to follow the directions. I say simple, but it might not have been simple for me.
Yeah. I still haven't figured out the new one yet though, but I don't have any money in there to make a voucher. So hard to make a voucher. But one of my gals had a prepaid card, and she had a lot of money on it. She hasn't used any of it, like a lot. So I was worried she was going to lose that. but she called, I called first. I got the runaround. It was like 4 phone calls later, but it sounds like this is what they said, that she has until the card expires. But I said, just to be safe, why don't you just take it to your bank and transfer it into your account? Because I just don't want it. What if, what if you lose it? It's like $4,000 she has on there, you guys. So yeah. So
If
I
she's
don't,
not eating it, Erica, she could split it between us, don't you think?
I know. But I'm really push people to just do the direct deposit because they don't have to worry about losing their card. And so, yeah. Thanks for that, Kelly. But you have till May 10th, I think, to get everything transitioned, but sooner is better. So, already, anything else? Andrea, everything else? No? Okay. No questions? All right, let's have a rockin' good week, and we'll see you back on for Stories of Wellness.
Good
See
night,
you
everyone.
Thursday. Good night.
Thanks,
Bye.
Andrea, Marla.
Thanks, Drea.